Hi students, today we will discuss the derivation of thin lens makers formula. So in our earlier classes we have already discussed the lens makers formula. So lens is made up of two types of refracting surfaces. So that may be a convex or concave. Similarly, thin lens makers formula means we are assuming that both the refracting surfaces, the aperture will be very small. So that is known as your thin lens. So how to derive the thin lens makers formula? That comes normally in your CBSE exam. So now you see here, suppose we are considering a thin convex lens. So this is the principal axis. Suppose the object is here. So if I draw a parallel ray of light, then after refraction, it should pass through the focus. It should pass through the focus. Similarly, if I consider any other ray that is passing through the optical center, then it will retrace its path. That means the image will be formed at this point. So in this case, we have applied the rules for drawing the ray diagrams for a convex lens. So now you see how to derive the thin lens makers formula. So in this case, whatever the triangles are formed by the ray diagrams, we can consider two triangles and their similarity. Then according to the similarity, we can take the ratios of their corresponding sides to derive a relation between the object distance, image distance, and the focal length of the lens. Right? So now you see this is a equiconvex lens. So here the object is this one. So this will be the object distance. Similarly, this is the image. So this will be the image distance. Right? So now the focal length, you know, this is the focus. So this will be the focal length f. So now you consider the triangles. Let this is AB. Similarly, this will be here A dash B dash. So suppose this point is your optical center. This we can write as M. This is your O. So now you consider, suppose we are considering the triangles. This is ABO and A dash B dash O. So you see here, for the triangles in ABO and A dash B dash O, what we'll get? Here you see, this is right angle and this is also right angle. So these angles are the vertically opposite angles. So these two triangles will be the congruence. So the corresponding sides ratio will be equal. So I can take here A dash B dash upon AB. So this will come as, here you can consider this will be BO and this is your B dash O. So I can write here this one as B dash O upon BO. So what is your B dash O? This is the image distance, right side. So this will be taken positive. Similarly here BO is the object distance, but this is left side. So this will be minus O. So let this is equation 1. Right? Similarly, we can consider the other two triangles. Here you see what are the triangles. The triangles we can consider MOF and A dash B dash F. Here also this is 90 degree. This angle also 90 degree. These two angles are vertically opposite. So these two triangles will also be congruent. So we can take the ratio of the corresponding sides so that they will be equal. So now you see the triangle we are considering. This is your MOF and your triangle A dash B dash F. So in these triangles what we get? Your A dash B dash upon AB. So this will be equal to your A dash B dash upon AB. So this will be equal to your B dash F. And here this will be OF. Right? So this will be B dash F upon OF. Now you see what will be the value of B dash F. So B dash F you can take B dash O minus OF. Right? So this will be B dash O minus, that will be OF. Here this is OF. So here you can tell B dash O is the image distance, so that is V, minus OF is the focal length, so right side, so this will be positive, upon OF is your F. Let this is equation 2. Now you compare equation 1 and 2. So from equation 1 and equation 1 and equation 2, what we'll get? We'll get that A dash B dash by AB, A dash B dash by A, left hand side are the same, so right hand side will be same. So here this will be minus B upon U, this will be equal to B minus F upon F. So now you cross multiplicating, what will get? Minus BF will be equal to UV minus UF. Now you divide UVF both sides, UVF both sides, right? UVF. So now what will get? VF cancels out, here UV cancels out, here UF cancels out, so we'll be getting here minus 1 by U, that will be equal to 1 by F, this will be minus 1 upon V. So here you take this one, so it will come here after rearrangement, 1 by V will be this side, so 1 by V minus 1 by U, this will be equal to 1 by F, right? So this is the derivation for the thin lens makers formula. So this is a very simple derivation, and here we are deriving this formula from a convex lens where the image formed is real and inverted, right? So this is very important derivation for your exam point of view. Thank you.